Do you want to lose weight? 25 tips to get you started. Anyone who sputtered something a few days ago is thinking about how to lose weight in the sense that this year it will really lose weight this year. But it's been a few days since midnight New Year's Eve and you've found out that you don't really know how to do it. We will advise you on how to start losing weight. When losing weight, the most important thing is to overcome the first few weeks. When you change your habits, cut your favorite foods from your diet, overcome innate laziness, but at the same time you do not see results that would motivate you to continue your efforts. Did you gain any extra pounds at Christmas? If you have decided that you want to start living healthy and lose weight at the same time, you can try it now. 1. Every weight loss starts in the head. You want to be slimmer, wear nicer clothes and not be ashamed when you undress in a swimsuit among people. But your brain answers every thought of losing weight. I'm going to have to give up my chips and evenings on the couch. No. Don't worry, it's normal self-defense, you're not the only one. You will only turn with similarly negative thoughts when you really decide that you want to lose weight. Suddenly you don't mind the fact that you don't have those chips for a while. 2. Ask yourself. The most important thing for any weight loss start is strong motivation. How do you know you're motivated enough? Ask yourself a few questions. Do I really want to lose weight? Wouldn't it bother me to limit myself and overcome comfort? Do I accept that I have to forget about excuses? If you are hesitant, postpone weight loss. It is quite likely that you will fail, which will lower your self-confidence and complicate another attempt to lose weight. 3. Don't call it diet. The word diet evokes affliction and starvation, which you do not want. You are not on a short-term diet, but you are healing your lifestyle. For your efforts to be effective, the changes must be permanent. You don't want to go back to the habits you gained. 4. Let yourself be measured. An ordinary home weight will only tell you how many kilograms you weigh, but when losing weight, it is important to know how much muscle and fat is in your body and how this ratio changes, that is, if you lose fat. Professional scales are usually used by nutritionists or fitness centers. You pay for the measurement, but it pays off. If you have the data on paper, you will see that weight loss will catch you more. But if you are ashamed, you can buy such a scale for home use, you just pay extra for it compared to the ordinary one. 5. Set realistic goals. There is nothing worse than exaggerated ambitions. Don't plan to lose 20 kilos, start with a smaller goal, maybe 5. Once you reach the first goal, set another. Such weight loss will be better for you than if your target is out of sight. At that moment, you might succumb to the feeling that you can never do it. 6. Start slowly. Do not try to dig over all your habits on the first day, you would not last long. Make a plan and think about what you want to start with. Do you have a favorite fatty dish, such as fried cheese? Next time, eat it without fries and tartar. Take it to a portion until you find out that you don't really mind if you only have it once a month or two. Also, crave the sweet taste gradually. Want to add motion? So first start walking up the stairs or to work, add one brisk walk every week to sweat. When the body gets used to it, engage in another sport. 7. Prohibit your extremes. If a diet promises you miracles, such as losing 20 pounds a month, it is highly suspicious. You will probably lose weight because your diet will forbid you to eat, but you will damage your health, and as soon as you stop suffering for a while, you will immediately start gaining weight. Don't even listen to the advice of friends who swear by methods when, for example, they don't eat after 5 in the afternoon. Every diet that drastically restricts food is bad. 8. You must not be hungry. The body needs energy, and if it receives it regularly, it does not tend to store fat. The starving organism is making supplies because it is afraid that it will not get anything for a long time and will have to reach for supplies for energy. People who starve their bodies for a long time say that they gain weight even after water. With a bit of exaggeration, they are right, because their metabolism is hungry slow down and the body forms a supply. It is best to eat so that you do not overflow, eat fatty and sweetened food, but do not starve. 9. Eat regularly. Thanks to the regular supply of food, you will feel more efficient and mentally resilient, because your blood sugar level will not fluctuate, which causes irritability, mood swings, fatigue and also bouts of hunger and appetite for sweet and fatty foods. Do you know the feeling that you are almost squinting and starving? You probably don't feel like a salad at that moment, but more like chocolate. Regularity means that you will eat 5 times a day and the gaps between meals will not be longer than 3, maximum 4 hours. 10. The most important meal of the day does not exist, everyone is important. You may still hear that the most important meal is breakfast, but why should it be more important than lunch? Yes, you need to replenish your energy in the morning, but you also need it at noon. Remember, therefore, that you must eat breakfast, morning snacks, lunch, afternoon snacks and dinner every day. 11. Never go to bed without dinner. It's one of those nonsensical tips: eat around 5 or 6 at the latest and then don't eat anything, because the body would save everything in fat at night. It's stupid. The body regains its strength at night and needs energy to do so. When you go to bed hungry, you wake up in the morning not sleep, and because you are tired, you eat more during the day. So have dinner 3 hours before bed, eat lighter meals, such as fish and potatoes, because if you keep your body digested, you will sleep poorly. If you happen to have dinner at 7, but you don't go to bed until midnight, place another second dinner around 10 so that you don't lie down with your stomach churning. You can eat, for example, yogurt. 12. Breakfast training for beginners. The body needs to refuel with energy after waking up. When you are not eating, you create a long delay when the body starves, which slows down the burning process and stops weight loss. Maybe you're saying you're not hungry, and you're right. When you do not eat in the morning, the body releases stress hormone, which suppresses the feeling of hunger. But hunger will return, you will eat much more in the evening. That's why it's better to learn to have breakfast. Start slowly. In the first days, drink the juice, gradually add, for example, a wholemeal biscuit, and over time, you will reach a typical breakfast. 13. Follow the drinking regime. Sufficient fluids ensure that the body burns faster, and in addition, hunger is disguised as thirst. You can find out how much you should drink for the whole day by multiplying your weight in kilograms by the number 30. You get the amount of fluids in milliliters, e.g. 60 kilograms times 30 equals 1800, i.e. 1.8 L. Drink especially in the first part of the day, because by catching up with the drinking regime in the evening you strain the kidneys. 14. Select drinking carefully. It will be best if you get used to drinking clean water and unsweetened tea. With lemonades, you get unnecessary sugar into yourself. When you buy artificially sweetened ones, the body will never get used to the sweet taste. You can drink coffee, but good quality coffee from a vending machine is often oversweetened. And add water to each cup, because it drains the coffee. 15. Learn how much food to eat during the day. Breakfast should make up 25% of the total energy, lunch 25 to 30%, dinner 25 to 30% and snacks both 10 to 15%. Organize meal times according to your own day schedule, but with breakfast, morning snacks and lunch, you should have eaten 65% of your daily intake. Each meal should include fruits, rather in the first part of the day, and vegetables. Eat about 600 grams a day. 16. Prepare snacks. You prepare main meals at home or go to restaurants, but do you know how to have a snack? To work or to school, buy yogurts and curds, nuts, seeds, take milk drinks for trips that you don't need a spoon for. When you're on the street, buy a banana or muesli bar at the store, but choose the ones without icing. 17. Make a plan for the next day. Surely sometimes you will miss a meal because you will not have time to eat or forget. When your body gets used to regularity, hunger will resonate after 3 hours, but now you can't rely on it. That is why it is good to write down every evening what awaits you the next day, when you will find yourself in what. This will prevent you from running to a meeting and not even having a muesli bar with you. 18. Exceptionally, you can also eat in fast food. Do not take it as a command to have a hamburger and French fries, just as information that if you do not have time and no other option, you can find a suitable food in fast food. Most fast food chains offer vegetable salads. Buy them without dressing and without fried meat. Exceptionally, for example, have a wrap. Avoid the stalls with sausages and fried cheese. 19. Replace caloric foods with less caloric ones. Buy whole wheat bread, which has about the same number of calories as white, but more fiber and the ability to saturate. Replace part of the side dish for vegetables with main dishes. Instead of cornflakes, pour oatmeal into yogurt. Don't buy fruit yogurts, but white and add fresh fruit. 20. Get used to other foods. This is a problem for many people. We still eat the same thing and our diet is monotonous. Browse through cookbooks, learn how to prepare new dishes, make your food more varied. Make a commitment to try food you are not used to once a week. 21. Learn to treat food healthier. When you tell someone they need to lose weight, they are horrified that they will eat steamed meat instead of cuttings. Even today, there are a lot of people who know nothing in between. At the same time, healthy cuisine can be tasty, depending on what imagination you prepare the food with. You don't have to fry the cuts right away, they can also be good in a natural way if you taste them well and use quality oil. 22. Eat balanced. Speaking of those oils, you should know that they are an important part of the diet, because they guarantee the proper functioning of the body. Among other things, some vitamins dissolve in them. Our diet includes proteins or carbohydrates in the form of supplements. This means that you should not miss anything even when losing weight, just choose healthier variants of food. Choose quality olive oil, eat potatoes and rice instead of dumplings. 23. Don't eat. Although you should not waste your food, do not try to finish everything you have on your plate at all costs. This is especially true for eating in a restaurant, where you do not determine the portion yourself. Don't be ashamed to return the food. 24. Do not lament between meals. You may feel like you're not eating much, but think about how much energy you can get by eating candy after lunch, then a few nuts. Eat only when it's time to eat. And calm down. 25. Don't be ashamed to ask for advice. If you feel that you will not be able to lose weight yourself, consult an expert. It is no shame to admit that you are not good enough, on the contrary. When someone helps you lose weight, it will be easier for you. They will advise you where you are making mistakes, they will encourage and motivate you, and you will not just give up.